Exhausted, forcing quick fixes and making a bigger mess? Today, we're going to find out exactly why. This might seem plain and boring if you just use your phone speaker. I hid delicate sounds and voice tricks in here that only headphones can pick up. Please do not leave the premium experience on the table. Grab your earbuds, try it right now, and see for yourself. Have you ever tried to solve a problem by adding complicated layers, only to build a massive, fragile bomb that blows up in your face? Let's see how Dave escaped this exact same trap with a simple change in perspective in today's story, The Leaky Sink. Dave was lying on his back under the kitchen sink on a Saturday morning. A pipe was dripping water into a plastic bucket, making a loud, annoying splashing sound. He had family coming over for lunch, and he didn't want to deal with a real plumbing job right now. Instead of turning off the main water valve and changing the old rubber ring inside the pipe, he grabbed a thick roll of waterproof tape and tightly wrapped it around the leak. The dripping instantly stopped. Dave wiped his hands on his jeans and smiled. Sorted, he thought. The annoying stress of having to use real tools was completely gone. He felt like a total genius who had just saved himself $50 and an hour of boring work. But 20 minutes later, a heavy bubble of water formed underneath the tape. The pressure was building. Panicking, Dave grabbed a can of sticky, expanding foam from the garage. He sprayed a massive, thick blob of foam entirely over the tape and then wrapped the foam in 3 more layers of tape. He was building a giant, ugly, complicated ball of trash around the pipe just to hide a tiny leak. Suddenly, the water pressure inside the pipe spiked. Pop! The giant tape ball completely exploded. A jet of dirty sink water and sticky chunks of foam blasted right into Dave's face. He scrambled backward, hitting his head hard on the cabinet door, and ended up sitting on the wet kitchen floor, soaked in dirty water, holding an empty roll of tape. Because the disaster was total, he couldn't fight it anymore. Sitting in the puddle, his 1% perspective shift finally hit him. Stacking complicated fixes on top of a simple problem just creates a bigger bomb. A Band-Aid doesn't cure the wound, it just hides it until it gets worse. He was doing 10 times more work trying to hide the leak than it would have taken to actually fix it. He didn't yell or kick the cabinet, he just reached under the sink, twisted the main metal valve to shut off the water, and grabbed a towel. He would have to go buy the proper rubber ring now, but that frantic, rushing need to slap Band-Aids on the problem was completely gone, replaced by a quiet understanding of the rules. Before we talk about what this means for us, if you are feeling rushed and burned out today and just need a digital quiet space to catch your breath, check out Inspiropage. It is an app I created, strictly dark mode with 0 funky colors, filled with relaxing short stories and takeaways to act as a quick pause for a stressful day. The link is in the description. Now, let's talk about Dave. So here's the thing about trying to solve problems by adding complicated layers. We often try to duct tape our way out of things when the real answer is to do less but do it right. Piling complicated tricks on top of a broken foundation just creates a bigger bomb. A Band-Aid doesn't cure the wound, it just hides it until it gets worse. The simplest, most boring fix is almost always the right one. So, here's your action for today. If you find yourself adding complicated layers to a problem today just to keep it running, stop. Shift your perspective by 1%. Strip all the messy tricks away and just fix the single, simple, broken piece at the core. I hope you found the solution to fill in the blank. Is it more tape or a real fix? If taking this pause helped you breathe a little easier today, please leave a like, share it with a friend who might be rushing, and subscribe for more. Take care.